Hello and welcome to the Forward WolvHaven rally for this week's election. I am MineBuilder1223, leader of the party, and I want to take this opportunity to let the people of WolvHaven know our ambitions for this election and what we pledge to achieve by the next 6 months if we're elected. Our manifesto is one of the most in-depth yet and aims to tackle some of the issues of WolvHaven with renewed optimism and opportunity. Our manifesto contains numerous policy changes and new developments that promise to refocus WolvHaven for the better. A new constitution is more than necessary in WolvHaven today, with the advancement of our democracy and a diversifying player base. A single document outlining and ensuring the endurance of our democratic processes and legally protecting the rights of players for the first time is the biggest step that any other party is making in favour of civil rights. This constitution will ensure that every citizen on WolvHaven has a vote. It will ensure that players on WolvHaven can freely express themselves or their ideas within the rule of law, and that citizens will always have the right to their own land and property. These principles have always been observed on WolvHaven, but have never been ensured. Our party promises to, for the first time, enshrine your rights and freedoms in law. Forward WolvHaven has a clear vision in refocusing WolvHaven, which has also been one of our leading pledges for this election. We see that Pangaea has dropped in popularity continuously over a long period of time and have decided it is time to act. We will move the economy away from Pangaea by removing the jobs plugin, which has put far too much money into the economy, and replacing it with a sell feature at various admin shops. Additionally, we will ensure that less server resources are spent on obsolete worlds and move to more worthwhile ventures. We remain steadfast in our commitment to Fifth Haven and its development in the coming years. It is the future of our server, and Forward WolvHaven, if elected, will develop a plan which will ensure the best possible transfer from Fourth Haven to Fifth Haven and limit the negative effects on residents in the old world as much as possible. This includes drafting a plan for an organised transfer of assets and property to Fifth Haven and a procedural decommissioning of the Fourth Haven world so that it may be discontinued as quickly as possible. Committing a large amount of our server resources to the next step for WolvHaven. Our plan for Gardelia is one which will make the experience a whole lot more enjoyable for the inexperienced newcomers to the professional city builders alike. We will bring in town ranks that will be applied to every town in Gardelia. The bigger your town is, the higher your town rank is, and the more opportunities you will have, such as building airports and gaining the ability to create warps, which is another permission we want to extend to Gardelians if elected. We want to open up another consultation on extending the size of the Gardelia world to prevent overcrowding and allow for more room for large infrastructure projects such as airports, which will become more prevalent in time to come. Overall, under a Forward WolvHaven government, Gardelia will be renewed with exciting new possibilities for every Gardelian builder. The economy is becoming a recurring issue that simply needs to be solved to work better for Gardelians and SNP players alike. Currently, the economy does not work for anyone. Most players have thousands in the bank from the jobs plugin simply lying stagnant in their accounts. So they don't need to open shops, neither do they need to use money in Gardelia since there is no incentive. There is simply too much money in circulation. Our plan for changes on this issue is to create an action committee consisting of cross-parliamentary members that will form a full report, taking advice from all opinions and finally making good on promises that have been repeated too many times. Our party's stance on how the economy should function is it being a single, simple way of expressing creative value and therefore focus more on Gardelia. In that case, franchises and assets will hold creative value and therefore be worth money, which will form the backbone of a creative-focused economy. This is our stance, and not changes that we wish to implement as a party, but a vote for Forward WolvHaven will be a vote supporting a more creative-based economy that works better for Gardelians. Forward WolvHaven is a stable option to lead WolvHaven in the months to come. We combine years of parliamentary experience with a clear understanding of community issues to be able to provide fair and representative governments. Therefore, I implore you to choose Forward WolvHaven if you truly believe in a brighter future for your server. #VoteWisely for FWH.